Welcome back to our channel, My Bionotes. So in this video, we'll be discussing about the chromosomal theory of inheritance. So this is a part 1 video. Before going into the video, please subscribe our channel and also click the bell button for more updates from our channel. So come, let's see about this topic of chromosomal theory of inheritance. So it was in 1865 that Mendel, you all know Gregor Johann Mendel, he published his work on inheritance of character. So that was his work, right? So inheritance, hope you all know what is an inheritance. So inheritance is the process by which genetic information, so what is passed from parent to child, genetic information is passed from parent to child. So that process of this passing from genetic information from parent to child, that you call it as a inheritance. So he published his work on this, but till 1900 it was unrecognized. So everyone was not able to recognize this work. Why? If you see, means there are many reasons for this. First reason is that the communication was not easy in those days. So now we have many modes of communication. So we have a mobile phone, everything. But in those days, communication was difficult. So even though he published his work in 1865, till 1900, it was not known to everyone, because communication was not easy in that period of time. And his concept of genes, which he called it as factors, the stable and discrete units, that he referred these factors as stable and discrete units that control the expression of traits. He called genes like that. And the pair of alleles that did not blend with each other, he also said this as the alleles, no, they do not blend with each other. This two concept was not accepted by everyone, because alleles, they tend to blend with each other. Alleles, you all know, it is an alternative form of a gene that is located in a specific position in a specific chromosome, that you call it as an allele. So these two concepts by him was not accepted by everyone. And coming to the third reason why his work was not accepted was that he used mathematical logic to explain biological phenomena. So till that day, before Mendel, that period, no, the biologists didn't use mathematical logic in this biological experiments. So it was new to them. It was Mendel, the first person who used this mathematics in biological experiment. So it was new and it was unacceptable to everyone. And factors, which are genes, were discrete units, that he said in his work, right? So he didn't give a physical proof for it. So this was only under a paper. He used the mathematical logic and he said these as genes and they inherited like that, and he gave some laws, but he didn't prove it physically. And he didn't say what these factors were made of. What he because he called it as factors, right? Even he didn't mention it as a gene. So he didn't say what gene is, what factor is made of, and he didn't give a physical proof what a factor is and how it will be, because technology was not developed in his period when he was doing the work. So these are the 4 reasons for not accepting his work. They didn't recognize his work, Mendel's work. So in 1900, again his work was rediscovered by certain scientists. So who are they? If you see, means De Vries, Correns and von Schermach. They rediscovered Mendel's results in 1900. And also during this period there was advancement of microscopy. So and scientists now, since microscopes were available, they observed the cell division under a microscope. So the discovery of structures in the nucleus that doubled and divided before each cell division which can be seen in a microscope. were there. They say chromosome as structures here. So now, since they were not aware it was a chromosome, they called it as structures. So you can see inside the nucleus something is getting doubled and divided, but you don't know what it is. Next, after the discovery of this structure, they named it as chromosomes. So chromosomes also you can refer in my previous videos. So I have made a separate video on chromosomes, you can watch it. So chromosomes are colored bodies due to the staining. So after staining only you can view a cell under a microscope, right? So they appear colored under a microscope. So they gave the name as chromosomes. In 1902, chromosome movement during meiosis was worked. So in 1902, the movement, so you can refer my videos on mitosis and meiosis. So the chromosome tend to move, right, during the cell division period. So it was worked during this period. And next scientist is Walter Sutton and Theodore Boveri. What they two did is that they said that behavior of chromosome was parallel to behavior of genes. So both are same. So what a chromosome does, the gene also, the behavior, the gene also tend to do, they are saying. So the behavior was similar, same, the chromosome and the genes. So and they used chromosome movement to explain Mendel's laws, because now we are aware of the cell division, the mitosis, the meiosis. So now we can easily understand the Mendel's law. So they use this movement to explain the Mendel's laws. And mitosis, as you all know, it is an equational division. There is an equal division of the cell chromosome, and the meiosis is a reduction division. So the chromosome number is half in this case. It gets reduced in meiosis, and the chromosome and the genes, they occur in pairs. They occur in, you have to remember these 2 points actually. Chromosome and genes, they always occur in pairs. And also 2 alleles of a gene pair is located on homologous sites on homologous chromosomes. So they are located on. So to know more about homologous chromosome also, you can refer class 11 biology videos on mitosis and meiosis. So here in this picture you can see in the G1 phase. So G1 phase, G2. So in the G1 phase you can see the chromosome inside the cell. So in the G2 phase, before going into the M phase in the cell cycle, the chromosomal material gets duplicated. So you get now the chromosome is a bivalent chromosome. So after going into the cell division during meiosis 1, not mitosis, during meiosis 1 of anaphase, you can see the chromosome how it looks. You have an yellow one, so you have a red, and you have a pair of small chromosome also. So from this, the meiosis 2 anaphase. What happens in meiosis 2 anaphase? See, again you have cell division, that is the cytokinesis will occur, and in meiosis 2 you will be getting 2 cells. From this 2 cells again 4 haploid cells are formed. So germ cells are reproductive cells. So after the meiosis 2, at the end of meiosis 2, you will be getting 4 haploid cells. So that's what is shown in this picture. So for mitosis and meiosis, you can refer my previous videos. So there you can get a clear picture of it. Thank you all for watching my video. If you like the video, do subscribe our channel and also click the bell button for more updates from our channel. Happy learning to you all. Thank you.